Hello YouTube, Gentleman 2005 here with a review of the Uchu Sentai Kyuranger Kyutama Gattai 13 DX Orion Butler. Orion Battler, if, you know, my tongue doesn't get twisted. Don't even know where that came from. So this is the ship side of the box, and we'll show why I said that in a second. Here's the name, right? Kyutama Gattai 13 DX Orion Butler. It's got sounds, so it's got sounds. Now we see all the other Voyagers on here, along with it. Right here's it. You see Shishi. Over here's Okami. We got the Kuma, Kajiki, Sasori, Ryu, Tenbin, and Hibitsukai are way up there where you can't even see because the box is so big. Oshi, Washi, Chameleon. Also up here is where it shows the function of it. Will put the Kyutama onto the back of the Voyagers for you. On the top here, if you can call it the top, we got the name Orion Battler right there. And then it shows all 11 Kyurangers that are not Ho-Oh Soldier. Show logo, and you see all of their Voyagers right here. On this side of the box, right, is stats for the Orion Battler, and we see the Voyager plus the ship is the robot form, right, the battle mode. This side is the robot side of the box. You see the robot there, it's really big. This is where it shows you it comes with two Kyutamas, right? Number 13, the Orion Kyutama, and this SP All Voyager Kyutama. On this side, it shows you all the different things, right? So we got the Orion battleship. We got putting the Kyutama on the Voyager so they can do their thing. The Orion Battler, the robot mode, right? And then being the big bazooka mode, and then all the other Voyagers around it for like a big finishing attack, right? So that's a thing. And then did we not look? Oh, this side here shows bazooka mode with all the Voyagers, and we see Shishi Red Orion. I mean, this is just a giant box. I honestly can't think of a box that's been this big. I don't think Lion Hao was in a box this big. I could be wrong. Certainly. I don't think the Cube Whale certainly wasn't in a box this big. It was big, but not this big. And I don't think, I'm trying to think of what the other big one was. Lion Hao and the one for Tokyuger. I don't think it was in a box this big either. But again, could be wrong. Now it comes in a couple of pieces, right? This is one piece. It's basically in robot mode. We want to put it in the Battler mode. So we're going to close in the legs. We're going to push in the arm. And there's a little flap piece that we're going to pull out right here. Where's the head? This is the head, right? The Battler head. It does have a little slide bar right here to make the flames come out. We're just going to plug it in right here. Right? And then the flap covers the robot face, the flap that we just pulled out. And then we have this little plunger looking thing. This is what puts the Kyutamas on, right? That's going to plug in here, right there. And we see it rolls. I mean, that's a beautiful roll too. I mean, this is a nice table. It's a very nice table. But this rolls good. And then it's got the actual Orion Voyager piece, which is the spaceship thing here. It's got a big star on the front, I guess, all the guns. I like that design. I think it's cool looking. Now, let's get this out the way early. These are the Kyutama. First is 13, Orion. We see it's got the gold, right, as opposed to the standard gray, like all Voyager has. And number 13. Right, and there's the full Orion with the club. I've been waiting for Orion since the show started. Everyone knows the Orion constellation. B01. And then the picture is going to be Shishi Red Orion. They even gave him the little red star right there in the cockpit. Love it. Then we have the SP All Voyager. So it starts out with just Shishi's logo, and then when I twist it, and there goes some full bottle or other off the table. We've got all the other 13 symbols from Sasori to Orion in order around it. So you got Sasori, Okami, Tenbin, Oshi, Habit, Sky, Chameleon, Washi, Kijiki, Ryu, Koguma, Ho-Oh, and then Orion. The picture on the back of it is the big blast, right, from all the Voyagers. Beautiful. So, obviously this would go right here, right? And I guess it's turned, okay? It goes that way. And this actually doesn't turn, right? Normally these things turn, it doesn't turn. So this would go here, and you can, let's tilt this up. If I pull the plunger back, right? This will sit. You see there's a little piece right there. This will sit right there. Okay, and then we got the full dun dun dun, right? And this is, so for the Kyutama putting on mode, right? You would stick the Kyutama on here, like such, and then you slide this forward, and now it's clipped on, and when I pull back, it's on the Voyager, and I think that's really cool. I like that. Like, the kid in me is ecstatic over the toy doing something like that. Like, it's yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. It's, you know, it's like those 12-year-old girls, they go to like a Justin Bieber concert, and they're screaming and excited. That's how I feel. And if you look at it up close, right, because there's 3 slots, this will turn and rotate. And what they've done is they've coded it, right? So certain Voyagers will fit in certain slots. This leftmost slot does Tenbin, Hebit Sky, and Oshi. The middle one's got Sasori, Washi, and Kajiki. And then the right one has Chameleon, the Kuma, right, Oguma and Koguma, and Okami. So in fact, I've got them all sitting next to me for what we're going to do. Let's just grab one for each slot. We're going to stick them on there real quick. Let's pick somebody. Let's go Oshi. Let's go Kajiki. Let's just take Kyuranger apart. And we'll go, where's Kyuranger? And there goes Kajiki. Oshi. And Oguma. Right, so here he is, right? Alright, so let's see if he sits in there just like this, right? And then Oshi is, I think he's this slot. Alright, so he'll sit like this. If I fix his horn, and I dropped Kajiki. And Kajiki would just sit in there like this. So now, right, let's pick this up. So what you see here, right, is this. And I can put whatever one I want, and that's really cool. You can load 3 at once, and then you can have them fly off, right? So, and I can take Oshi here, right? So let's tilt it back up. And I can put the Kyutama on. Now, because of the way I have everything turned, I can put this on however I want, right? Twist this around, and this rotates. And then you can have him, now he's ready to go. He launches off, there we go, to go do Oshi Voyager things, right? Which is really cool. I like that a lot. So that's what that does. So let's get these. We'll get these out of here, right? Put them back on Kyuranger for the for whatever they're doing later in the video. All right. Let's lower this. All right. Let's start with. Oh, Orion's still on the back of the Voyager. Let's start with it. There we go.
Orion Kyutama.
Change. Orion. Attack. All right. Yeah. And then the docking. All right, let's, in fact, we'll stick this back on here while we're thinking about it and go to the all Voyager. So it went through all 13. Remember, the all Kyuranger one went through the first few Kyurangers as well in the same manner. This did not say all their names, but it does go through the colors. So attack. Yeah. And now the size of go. But yeah, it's gonna call them all. And then the docking. All right. So let's get that out the way. All right, that's done. We'll put him to the side. So let's go through some of the sounds. Right, there is a button right here that will do all of that. So let's start pushing it. And then we're back around again. So, dun, dun, dun. So we're launching Voyagers in this mode. Once we've held the button, we're now in a mode where we're launching the Voyagers. A lot of these sounds are going to be the same for each Voyager. However, we do get that, which is the actors. So we're going to kind of skip ahead. There's a lot of sounds. This Kajiki Voyager. That kid's living the dream. And then we're back around to Orion Voyager. So now we're at Wake Up Orion. Orion Battler. So we're going through those couple of sounds. Now that's going to be for the bazooka mode. Alright, so explosions everywhere. Holding the button again. We're back to the beginning. So let's transform him. Okay? First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the plunger, pop it all the way in. Just like that. Let's tilt this up. We're going to need it. We're gonna stand him up. Dun, dun, dun. Epic noises. Open his legs so he's balanced and standing flat. Okay, now if we tilt this up so we can see him, it's the whole camera's gonna fall. Let's just slide this back, right? Slide him back. I have long arms. There's a flap up here. We're gonna flip it down to see his head. Dun dun dun. The arm, the left arm, we're just gonna pull it down. All right. Now we are going to go to that switch I showed you in the beginning. Pull it up. We have the flames, and then the Orion Voyager is going to plug in. Of course, it's not going to work like I want it to. All right. The Orion Voyager is going to plug in here. Just plug in like a regular Voyager. Goddamn. Okay. And we fold that up so he's got a club, right? So he looks like this now. Because if you look at it, there really is a fist in the middle of the Orion Voyager. So Orion's got his club. Orion is a hunter, right? And we now have the Orion Battler, the robot mode of this large toy. And it really is big. I mean, like here's Kyuranger, and it's not an exaggeration to say he's head and shoulders above Kyuranger. So that's just amazing. He's huge. So that's a thing. Now let's pull him to the side. We're gonna come back to him in a second. We're gonna do the bazooka, right? And the way we're gonna do that is we're going to pretty much turn him back into the battleship. So I'm gonna want this arm back, right? I'm gonna slide that back up, put down the fire, flip the flap, close the legs, lay him back down, right? Now I'm gonna stick the Orion Voyager in its slot right here. Okay, and if I rotate this so that the flat part is up, okay, we will actually, I'm gonna do it tilted this way. We're gonna put Kyuranger behind him. I will actually have made a spot for Washi that it can sit perched right on top, just like this, right? Washi can sit right there, and that's pretty neat. Now I can take and curl up into its little leg mode, right? The 10-bin Voyager, which it'll just kind of seat in. And I can do Hibitsky on the other side, right? Let me move Kyuranger back out the way. Very carefully turn it, because it's not, again, it's not pegged in. It's just kind of seated in these grooves, right, that are on the ship. Okay. Really, it actually helps if you stand them up like that. Stand them up, but you put the robot parts up like this, which is kind of what the box shows. I had them in more in a leg mode than they really need to be, because that's just how I store them. So that's fine though. And then Kyuranger, like I said, will go back there. We're gonna get Gigant Ho-Oh and stick him right over here, right? Let's stick him over there. Gigant Ho-Oh over there. And then Ryutei-O with his Kyutama flying at the camera. There we go. Way over here on this side. Alright, so what you have is like all of them. Just all of them shooting off the cannon, blowing shit up, causing just massive damage, right? All 13 at once. Unfortunately, they don't all combine, but at least they found a way to incorporate all 13 of them in some fashion. seeing as how these three get kind of left out, right? So they kept put little perches for them on the side of the ship to try and include them in everything else going on. So that's all the different modes this thing does. All right, so that's pretty much gonna do it for this, right? The Orion Battler right here with its 2 Kyutama and just its massive ship size. I really like this. It is expensive as all hell, right? Because it's the large mecha of the year. We're gonna go ahead and turn this back the way it should be. It is the year's big mecha. It is huge, but for what you're getting 2 Kyutama, this massive robot with a billion sounds that's got like voice clips from the actors in the show. It's got all these different things, and it's got that cool function where you can put the Kyutama on the Voyagers, and that's just really neat and fun. It's definitely worth it, especially if you do like I did. I think I went to Madarake and got mine for, I don't know, $25-$30 cheaper than what the retail price is. So that that makes it even better. And that's a really good price for it. So definitely want to get this to add to your Voyager collection. Round it out. There is actually still one more Voyager. They're kind of taking the route of Zyuohger, how they had Dodekaio and then like Cube Octopus came out after. So we're doing that. We got one more Voyager, which will be Kojishi, coming up soon, for whatever reason. So be on the lookout for that. And until next time, which we're going to go back over to build, do more build stuff, because they got more toys than you can shake a stick at. Check out the podcast, RiseRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I cannot believe we are already at the big robot of the year. It feels like we're just the big one for Zyuohger. But it's been a fun ride, so we'll see you guys next time. Bye.